Hello everyone, welcome to Tile tutorial. Let's discuss the topic semiconductor. We have discussed something about N type of semiconductor. So small introduction about that, what we have discussed, that semiconductor is a part of your class 12 syllabus. See, semiconductor are of two type, that is intrinsic semiconductor and extrinsic semiconductor. Intrinsic semiconductor are those semiconductor where the number of electron and number of hole will be equal. That is pure semiconductor. There is no impurities being added. Next, there is other type of semiconductor, that is extrinsic semiconductor, and that extrinsic semiconductor is further divided into two parts depending on the kind of impurity what we add. Like if we add p type of pentavalent impurity, one kind of semiconductor will be formed, that is your N type of semiconductor. And if we add trivalent impurity, there is other type of semiconductor will be formed, that is p type of semiconductor. So N type of semiconductor we have discussed in earlier topic. Okay, see, in N type of semiconductor there are number of electrons is more than number of holes. So there in a N type of semiconductor the majority carrier will be electron and minority carrier will be hole. But in p type of semiconductor the majority carrier will be hole and minority carrier will be electron. We will see how it will be. Okay, so in case of your N type of semiconductor we add the impurity pentavalent impurity, and here p type of semiconductor we will add the impurity, that is trivalent impurity. See, a p type semiconductor, when a pure semiconductor silicon or germanium are doped with the trivalent impurity, the outermost 3 electron of valence band of impurity take part in the covalent bonding. We will see this statement, we will see when we draw the structure, we will see. Okay, valence bond of the impurity take part in the covalent bonding with the 4 silicon atom surrounding it and accept 1 electron from the semiconductor and make a hole. How the hole will be created, I will show you in the crystal. In the semiconductor, these impurity atoms which accept the bonded electron from the valence band are called as what? Acceptor impurity, that is represented by Na. Okay, in the case of N type of semiconductor, that impurity atom was denoted by Nd, that was donor, this is acceptor. So to convey that is acceptor, we are writing that N suffix A. Okay, that is your, hence the holes, here the hole increases very much, so it is called as p type semiconductor, and the impurity is known as what? Immobile acceptor, negative ion. So let's draw the crystal, how the trivalent impurity is getting added to the pure silicon. Okay, let's see. Type of semiconductor is formed when we add the trivalent impurity, and the trivalent impurity is boron, okay, aluminium, indium and gallium. Let's see trivalent impurity, that is B, Al, gallium and okay, these are the trivalent impurity. Let's draw the crystal and let's see how the hole is getting created. Okay, let's see. So like when we draw p type of semiconductor, let's draw your p type of semiconductor similar to your N type of semiconductor. This is a silicon. this is electrons, like your N type of semiconductor. We are drawing the crystal. Okay, let's say it can form a covalent bond between these two. There is also a covalent bond between these two, sharing of electron. These two electrons are getting shared, and this is the formation of your covalent bond. This is the formation of covalent bond. Okay, the crystals are continue in all the directions. Formation of your C. Assume that there is, this is aluminium, let's say. See, this is a trivalent. This is trivalent impurity is added to the crystal, that is silicon, pure silicon. This 3 electron is taking part in the formation of what? Covalent bonding. This is taking part in the formation of covalent bond with this silicon, this electron with this electron with the next, what is there. Okay, but here there is a vacancy is there. There is no electron is there to take combination with that silicon electron to formation of bond. So what happened? We assume that if there is a electron, then what happened? There will be formation of covalent bond. So let's see, there is a vacancy of electron. There is a vacancy of electron, that is your hole. Basically, this is hole, this is electron. I am representing that with different color. So what happened? There is electron. There is a possibility of this electron to come here. There is possibility of this further this electron to come here. Okay, so this is the vacancy. Here this electron can come if the temperature is getting increased. Okay, so this electron may come here. So what happened? This electron when it come there, here hole will be created. Means what? Whenever there is absence of electron, there will be creation of what? Hole. So what happened? Let's see, somehow due to some reason this electron come and join here. Okay, this electron come here, the formation of bond will completed. Here one electron, there is formation of covalent bond will be completed. But if the electron from here to here it go, there will be a vacancy. Okay, that vacant place is called as what? Hole. So how this is hole is getting increased. Okay, and the crystal hole is getting increased. There are number of impurities are getting added. Okay, there is not just one aluminum. There are number of impurities are getting added. So the number of electrons are getting increased. Number of hole are getting increased. How the number of hole are getting increased? Because when the aluminum is this is your what? Trivalent impurity. There is a vacancy. This vacancy can accept that electron, and that electron can come here. When that electron will come here, there will be a vacancy. Like that, so many impurities being added. So there are different holes are getting increased. So what happened? Number of your electron will be less as compared to number of hole. So that is your p type of semiconductor. Here this is a formation of covalent bond. This is also formation of a covalent bond, and this is further formation of covalent bond. Okay, with this crystal. So when it comes to the p type of semiconductor, the number of holes are more, but in case of n type of semiconductor the number of electrons will be more. So let's write one thing, and these things will directly they ask in the question. Let's see. P-type semiconductor and N-type semiconductor. There are two types of that extrinsic semiconductor, and this is majority, next minority. In P-type of semiconductor, the number of holes are more, that is your what, majority carrier, and number of electrons are less, that is what, that is your minority carrier. So this is a hole, minority carrier, that is electron. Next, in N-type of semiconductor, majority carrier are what, electron, because we docked with the what, pentavalent impurity, that is donor, number of electrons will be more. So electron, and minority carrier there will be hole. But when it comes to the intrinsic semiconductor, intrinsic not extrinsic, this is the type of extrinsic semiconductor. These two are the type of extrinsic semiconductor. Extrinsic semiconductor. Okay. But when it comes to the intrinsic semiconductor, I have told you the number of electron and number of hole will be same. Okay. So next, let's further write some differences between intrinsic, extrinsic. Let's start. So this is your P-type semiconductor, majority hole, minority electron, N-type majority electron, minority hole. So let's write some differences between intrinsic and extrinsic, that is P-type and N-type. The topic is that is intrinsic semiconductor. Next, extrinsic, that is, let's see, first is N-type and second is your P-type. N-type semiconductor. Next, P-type semiconductor. We will see how the electron will go from valence band to conduction band when the impurity is getting added. Okay, so let's start at the first. This is N-type and this is P-type. N-type will form when the pentavalent is added, P-type will form when trivalent is added. So the first discussion is, so we'll see what are the possibility of going electron from conduction band to valence bond. Okay, कितनी तरीके से जा सकता है इलेक्ट्रॉन from valence bond to conduction band. So let's see. In intrinsic there are only one possibility. Let's see, this is your conduction band. We are writing with Cb. This is your valence band. We are writing with Cb. Okay, so the possibility of going electron from valence bond to conduction band will be only one. See, let's see here, the electron is there, and this electron may go from this one valence band to conduction band. So this is the presence of electron, so we are representing that as a electron. So what happened, let's see, this electron go, due to some reason, we will discuss this, due to some reason this valence electron will go to the conduction band. So let's see, this electron come here, this electron come here, and I have told you just in p type of semiconductor what was happening, absence of electron will create a hole. So what happened, from here that electron will go, so what happened, here the hole will be created. Similarly here the hole will be created, there is one hole. Okay, next, when it comes to the n type of semiconductor, so there are possibility of getting electron to conduction band from two places. The first is from the valence band, the second is from the donor level. Let's see how the graph will be. So let's say draw that. The first thing is conduction band as usual. This is a conduction band, and this is your valence band. And the donor level will be closer to the conduction band. This statement they directly ask, the donor level will be near to conduction band or valence band. Okay, so I am writing this as a donor level. There is a possibility of getting electron to the conduction band from this valence band or this donor level. What is happening in n type of semiconductor, we will add that pentavalent impurity. So extra electron can go to the conduction band from that donor level or from the valence band. Okay, so let's show here. Let's see, this is absence of an electron I am showing, that is hole. So from here an electron may go to the conduction band, and there is other possibility, the donor level is there, here the electron will be there. So what happen, an electron can also go from here, from here, from here, it can also go. Okay, because pentavalent impurity. So this is your donor. Okay, similarly when it comes to the p type of semiconductor, there is one acceptor atom, okay, and that valence band, conduction band. So the question is, if the donor level is near to the conduction band, your acceptor level will be near to the valence band. So let me draw that valence bond. This is your valence band, this is valence band, and this is your conduction band. Okay, this is your conduction band. Let's say, and where the acceptor level will be somewhere here. We can write this impurity here, acceptor impurity level. So let's see, what are the possibility of going electron? Let's say, so So first thing, from here valence band, electron may go from here to this acceptor level. So this is electron, initially this is electron, when it go here it will create a vacancy, that is a hole. So let's do, there is a hole, there is a hole, there is also a hole, and that may also go from that valence band to the conduction band. So there is also a hole, so there will be what, electron is here, and that electron may come here, because I have told you in p type of semiconductor, here this is your electron, this is your electron, this is your electron. So this is how in p type of semiconductor, n type of semiconductor and intrinsic semiconductor, how these electrons are going from valence band to conduction band. So the further discussion we will do in the next classes. Let's stop the class here, we will do next time. Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you for watching, and please subscribe our YouTube channel Tile Tutorials.